Square Enix. DONTNOD Entertainment. Life is strange. Okay, screen size. Okay, give me a second. Or I think this is fine because this match exactly my screen, so this is fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me go to this screen first because it looks nicer. And yeah, welcome to a new Let's Play or new game actually. I mean, it's not a new game, but a new Let's Play on this channel, which is Life is Strange. And as I already said, this is not a new game. And some of you might wondering why I'm playing this almost 10 years old game. And well, there's a very good reason. Because just recently, you probably already heard of it, or at least know about it. It was the Summer Game Fest, where during a week they will present a lot of new games. Some of them very fascinating, some of them I don't care. And one of the announcement was that they're actually bringing out a new sequel of Life is Strange, which I think was called Life is Strange Double Exposure. And the most interesting part was that actually Max, okay, which is the hub character, main character of this game, will play a role again, which means we will be playing Max again. And just by my description, you probably already realize, yes, I've already played Life is Strange years ago. When I was checking the statistic, it was 7 years ago where I played Life is Strange. So this is not a complete blind playthrough on my side, but still 7 years, I don't really remember all the choices I did. And this is one of the clues if you don't know this game, which, well, then I'm glad that you are here, because this is actually an amazing game. So I'm kind of glad that you guys jump in to this Let's Play. But yeah, one of the clues of this Let's Play is there are a lot of choices, and yeah, there are a lot of choices, and all those choices actually have consequences. And this is kind of the great part. So there's a lot of potential to replay this game, and I'm pretty sure I only played this game once, which means I could play again, and there will be most likely a completely new or different experience for me than the last playthrough. And secondly, I haven't played this game for so long, I don't really remember what the choice I did and what are all the story that got unfold. I mean, of course I knew some of the main stuff and how it ends, but even also the ending changes based on your choices. So I would say it's actually great that this gives me a not new opportunity to play this game again, due to the announcement of the of a continuation of this franchises. And yeah, this is not the only Life is Strange game that is out. And my idea is that I will play through the whole story line of Life is Strange. I only played this one, which I never really pick up on all the other sequels. But now that they announced another one, I feel like I think it will come in somewhere in October. So my idea is pretty much playing through them before October, and then I can jump into the sequel, which is Life is Strange Double Exposure, as I already mentioned, where we will play Max, the main character, but just a little bit older. And with that said, I think we can jump right into it. Yeah, this already said. Yeah, start a new game. And I think what we can do for now is checking the settings. Video settings looks, I mean, I guess it's fine. Audio setting, we can just leave it like that for now. Maybe we can do something like that, because usually the voices are a bit too loud. I mean, usually the music is a bit too loud. So we can try to like this, such that we can really, yeah, get the voices out. Let's do something like this maybe. SFX, I will leave it like that. The music put to half. I mean, if it's not... Let me actually check on the setting. Give me a second. I think this is fine. I would say. If it's not, then I can still change it back. Maybe something like that. I think this is fine. Then language and subtitles. English, yeah, with subtitles. This is fine. And control settings, yeah, if it's X or not. Just to mention, I'm playing with the keyboard not with keyboard, with the controller right now. I think this fits very well for such type of games. And I think that we should have everything set up. And let's start a new game of Life is Strange. Let's go. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choices. The consequences on all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present and future. Choose wisely. As I already said, there's so much potential to replay this game, and I'm pretty sure this time... Okay, wow. This time the game will change dramatically. Compare this playthrough to my previous one. I think I should change the settings. It was too loud, really.
Where am I? What's happening?
It is still quite loud, but it's probably because of the storm.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here?
I remember a little bit of the game to be
There's
honest.
the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Okay, sure. I mean, I can check around a little bit. I guess this game will let me to do this. Okay, this path is blocked. But yeah, this first part is really loud, but I guess because of the storm. And to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what was the root cause of the storm and how I can prevent this, or do I have to stop it? But I know it's play a very big part of my choices. Okay, we see the storm here. This is actually something I can stop. I don't remember anymore. Like, what the hell is this?
You can make it.
Like, there's no way I caused this, right? As I said, it's surprisingly, I don't remember so much of the game that I thought, even though I like it so much. But yeah, anyway, let's just go to the lighthouse somehow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, right?
Whoa.
Okay.
That was so surreal.
It was a dream.
Little pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay. I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Why
Because
always?
of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. and any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious?
What are you talking
What
about?
if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Who is Robert
Me
Frank?
too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America, and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat, which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony, and if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now,
Not really.
contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man, and his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry.
You don't like selfie? Why not?
So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth of the self-portrait?
For sure I can't. Okay, so you're done with
Anybody?
talking.
This does not bode well.
Let me check around. Okay. This is me. That's cool. This is exposure, not double exposure, but exposure.
Just jump right in with an answer.
We have a printer there. The correct use of color, sure. Then this laptop is something on Photoshop, I guess. But the only thing I can do is look at this picture, so let me do it.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I don't know. I kind of like this picture. What do you mean?
It was in the chapters you read.
Okay, the photo I already looked. Then let me check the... I don't know, maybe this pencil case.
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century.
I don't know,
But
it's kind of
I
cute.
like it old school.
Yeah. Then I can also look and take a selfie if I want.
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
I feel like if I take a
Your
selfie,
silence is deafening.
then he will probably talk to me because he don't like selfie. So let me just check everything else first. Like his
Plus, it's
journal.
perfect for my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
Okay, let me read it really
If
quick.
anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. Oh, so global warming was already the issues 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago. And we still haven't solved it. So you can see how, where is currently the state of our current world leaders and the decisions. And I can't bust out the big coat and sweater or scary movie yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. Who is this Warren again? Damn, I really forgot a lot of things, but it was also, to be fair, it was also 7 years ago, so I can't remember the details. I just remember some, let's say, big plot. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. Well, Chloe I still know, because, well, you have to know if you play this game. I have a picture of one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Strokefest swimming party. Or is that Max Strokefest? Use a punny Max? At least... Oh, this is page 8 of 8. Okay, I should have probably start from here then. Okay, let me start from here, sorry. Okay, let me start from here. June 10th, 2013. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If birds could dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy! I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town, but when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. Nope, it took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance, and when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. Why? They are so weird. But they're happy. And this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwall. This means new clothes and, if I can work it, a new laptop. Ah, because of a scholarship, huh? It's cool. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy. I don't know, is this a famous school? Blackwell Academy, or what exactly is the deal? August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle and go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Oh, so you were in Seattle before? Okay. I guess Arcadia Bay. I have no idea where exactly this is, or if it's an actual place. I guess so. Yeah. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest back in a town I was excited about leaving. Yeah, somehow life have a lot of surprises. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking. With coffee shops. Ah, coffee. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson. Insert heart and flowers. You don't like Mark Jefferson? Is Mark Jefferson just the dude who was the teacher before? I don't remember the names, could be. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmate. Or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. August 25th, 2013. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I have to pack until I had to pack all my crap. What? Crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap? Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited. I'm clearing out my room. Though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. Oh, Mom. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Okay, fair enough. To be honest, changing the style sounds kind of nice. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. Yeah, I remember Chloe is now... to be honest, I forgot, or maybe I just never know what Chloe always like. Let's say I will not say it. I mean, let's just play this game. It's not really a spoiler, but I also don't want to tease too much in the game. So I can cut my hair, get a tat, and some piercing. Maybe date a queue for an accent artist from Paris or Rome. I can do anything. Unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingle down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. Yeah, to be honest, it's always exciting to kind of join a new chapter of life. It was the same thing when I leave university and start my new first job. It was everything exciting and everything was new, and learning new people, learning how the world works. It's for sure exciting. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. I guess it will be different. I mean, that's why we have this game here. If it's boring, then there's no need for this. September 2nd, 2014, 13. Okay, so an AM, I don't really care, sure. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Phew, I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I planned a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. Same here, girls, same here. But I think I can already see who is going to be cool to me and who is not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, 24. Yeah, it's always the same year, so I don't really bother to mention the year. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning, I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm not good with names and faces right away. So I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Victoria Chase was the one who was talking to the student, right? Rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy ass clothes. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. I mean, Victoria, you kind of describe her quite well, I would say. So that wasn't fun along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Called the ambulance. I don't want this day to end all. Who is Max? It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson photography class. So you really, I don't know, do you like Mr. Jefferson or do you don't like Mr. Jefferson? Because you sign all the time, if you mention his name. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. I have an S-load of homework already, so much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to accumulate, but to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus, he's dark and witty. Well, at least you got a... So you First friend is a boy, which is cool. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. Okay, well then, I guess that's fine then. We talk about photographers and he actually named a few I've never heard of. We trade numbers and he will be a good study partner, or a good friend. I will need at least one base on the click action here. At least one base on click action. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. Well, he's a boy. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but it's exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. Okay, so you like the class. That's cool. I forgot what's the story of Jefferson. Like, I don't know, maybe he was not so important, or maybe I just forgot about it, but I forgot what was his story in the game. He doesn't try to build too hip, just say what he thinks and expect us to as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is for all the social dysfunction. Okay, so he's actually a cool dude, I would say. Hey, is his Twitter on the left, right? On the top right? I mean X. Because there are some bluebirds. Well, which is not Twitter logo anymore. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from being special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. Nathan Prescott, I think also your name I still remember, but not really so much about you. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard story about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell. Okay, well then it... Yeah, how know, kind of understandable why you feel so special. Even though this is not your achievement, this is exactly the type I hate. Kind of you feel special because of things your ancestor or parents did and not you. So Nathan acts like he literally owned the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, start texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. Okay, wow. But even the parents should interfere, right? I would get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of the silly elite Vortex Club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their ways. It's good to be the king or queen. Vortex Club. Okay. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. Who's Kate Marsh again? She's down the hall in one of my classes and she's pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the beaches here like Victoria, who thinks beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing the drama games. No more. Finally had the chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great it feels after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner get a trip to San Francisco and a lot of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I want to become I come to Blackwell. And of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadlines in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate it. September 13th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class, of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant or Grant is much cooler than the class. She explained particle physics so even boneheads like me can kind of understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us here in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. Which is I did pretty much through the whole university. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are we avoiding? And now we're back here. I think I've already read almost all of them, except the last paragraph. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. Few weeks? I think you started... in September, so it's really just almost a week. A month, I mean. It's just as a month. As my parents love telling me on the loop, you have all the time in the world. Which is true. Okay, we already knew some people. Okay, how much stuff do I actually have? Let me read this first, okay? Arcadia Bay. My name is Max Cotfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I know I want to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to all the long camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kind of styles and technique, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I think this is also a big part of the game. I don't care if people make fun of me or not, I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship even, so you don't have to pay. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever, at least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years, and it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise and mature, and I'm ready to begin a whole new life here, with retro camera at my side. Say cheese! Yep, this is Max, now you know. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher. And one of the reasons I want to come to Blackwell. Cool dude, huh? How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all of his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kind of aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. Well, I guess he's just most of the time right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday's Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I would like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about a contest. Well, I think you're a good photographer in your sense. I've forgotten to have ever seen Kate Mars smile or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious group, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her. Yeah, I think there was some rumor about her. I forgot what it was actually. But I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often, maybe invite her to tea or a movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated movie. Could be, I don't know. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy and a total bitch. Okay, straight to the line. And I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who is so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18 years old at the prestigious academy should be evolving into artist and scholar, not reality shows contestant. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish a parent could see her in actions. They would cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in a Vortex Club and they seems to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can even say all those French names that breaks my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. Okay, crush. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps the distance though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday's Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy and seduce. Okay, good point. Okay, I guess here I have to get all the pictures. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, there are 5 episodes. This was already expected because I saw it on the Steam page and I also played this game, as I said. Then we have one picture already here, which is cool. And then last but not least, the SMS. That. Have a very special 13th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still a little girl. Check your account, don't blow it all at once. Ooh, money from dad, yes. Hey Max, you around? Always, you okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely, I will be free after 4. TTYL. I don't know what this means. Probably some... Maybe I should know because this sounds like something millennials will say. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. XO. Warren. I never answer, okay. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse to not study. Please. Make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Mwahaha. Hey Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test, so if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message, which I did, I guess.
If this were a photo, I'd call it a still life.
Okay. The only thing I can check is my bag.
My little camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
And I think I pretty much made everything, so the only thing I can is take a
This
selfie.
does not bode well.